This is Solar PV TV from the World Future Energy Summit in Abu Dhabi. I'm here with Averaldo Farri from Power One Italy to ask about the company's vision on solar PV in the Middle East and the Gulf region. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
So first of all, I want to ask, what is your company's current activities in the Gulf country and the MENA regions?
We have in Dubai we have an office, and we have a person there that represents the interests of Power One for the area. So his scope goes from Jordan, Lebanon, all the way down to Saudi, and then of course the Arab Emirates. And as far as our presence in the MENA region, we also have a presence in Israel, which we consider part of MENA, of course. This is of course separate from the Arabic MENA. And we have a relatively small business compared to the company's business in this area, but we still sell roughly 6-7 megawatt per year of our photovoltaic inverters.
So what are the key challenges for solar PV in the Gulf countries and MENA region, and why the solar market has not kicked off yet, even though there is such huge potential?
Now, it's a complicated question. I believe that the first thing we need to look at is the actual need of energy in this area. And if you really think of it, these areas only very recently, in very recent years, have shown a boost in demand for energy. So because of that, I believe that the question on how to address the need of energy has come only basically right now. We know that Saudi, for instance, will issue the initial tenders, in this first quarter of 2013, and they will allocate a certain amount of megawatts to be produced by solar power. Clearly, there is an awareness, there is an awareness that needs to be created in all different nations on how to create clean energy and renewable energy. The initial steps of any nation is to create energy from fossil fuels or even nuclear fuels, because that's the logical one. It's what everybody else in the world has been doing so far. So as the need for energy grows and as the awareness comes, that there is renewable energy possibility, that you can create clean energy from the sun and so forth, then nations start to think of it. And this is basically the reason. I believe it's only a matter of time.
What are the opportunities, and can you name 3 to 5 countries in the region that will drive the market development in the next years to come?
Yeah, I believe certainly Saudi, Jordan, Lebanon, if nothing bad politically happens, okay, and then I believe the Arab Emirates as well. I think that every country where you have political stability and where you have governments that actually look at the growth of the country for the longer term, in those countries, renewable energy will happen.
So what is the key to success of making a solar business in this region?
Okay, like in all other regions, of course, service, dedication to customer is the key factor. But I would say that there is another important factor here, and it's the quality of the products. The area here is characterized by difficult and challenging climate conditions. And during the summer you reach extreme temperatures, and throughout the year you have dust and also salty air, from the seas. And this makes installations of photovoltaic very complicated and difficult to manage. So you have to have inverters, in our case, for instance, which are sealed, which can cool off and dissipate the power that's created, very simply and very quickly. And then they need to be really defect-proof, because if you start having latent defects in the machines in such hard environmental conditions, chances are you're going to make a mess out of it.
That was Solar PV TV from the World Future Energy Summit in Abu Dhabi. Thank you for watching.